Hi there everybody, it's Jo here and I hope that you're safe and well. Another week, another video, and in this week's video I would like us to talk about returning back to school, because a majority of us certainly here in the UK have returned back to school, and to also talk about social skills. What are they? Why they're important, and like always just some top tips for you to take away for you to better to improve yourself and to improve your social skills. So, for a majority of us, if not all of us, we're back to school now, and I hope that it's going okay. From what I've heard from the kids that I work with, from my school kids or from my colleagues that kind of work across the country, is that it's been the littlest things that couldn't have prepared you to return back to school. For example, doing your school tie, you might have forgotten how to do your school tie. One of my favourites is just genuinely forgetting what time you leave to walk to school. And that's the hardest thing, is it's trying to start to get going. But just give it time, guys, just give it time. And we'll just take each week at a time, but just giving it time, we'll get that rhythm and that routine and that momentum. And it will be that momentum that will keep us going until the end of term. And then to the end of half term. And I know that it's not been easy for some of you, and I really feel for you. I really feel for you if you do struggle to go to school. Not just because it's school and I don't want to go to school, but if you really do struggle emotionally to go to school, then I just want you to realise that, this is a really tricky time right now, and you just taking each day at a time in attending school, the most important thing. So well done you. So social skills are really important. What are social skills? Well, your social skills are about the way that you interact with other people. It's not just about verbal communication, but it's also about non-verbal communication, which is just as important sometimes. And that non-verbal communication is about body language in particular. It's about that sense of patience or understanding that you may have. And those social skills, they vary. They vary from listening, patience, understanding, team player, motivation with positive mindset, eye contact. And it's about the importance of those skills, because not only do they help you with your relationships and your friendships, but it also helps you at school, but most importantly one day with regards to your career. So it's about having those social skills to help you. Now, you might feel as if you're socially awkward all the time, and I get that. And I'll do a different video. I've got too many videos that I want to do. I'll do a different video about maybe feeling socially awkward or social anxiety. You can do something like that. But this particular week, I just want to remind you of the basics. Just remind you of the basics, that when it comes to those social skills, when it comes to conversations in person, bearing in mind that we've had so many weeks off that it's tough. You might feel a bit nervous. You might feel as if your throat is shaking as you speak. It's just different compared to what you've been used to maybe for the last few months. So my biggest thing is about just kind of making sure that when you're with your friends, your family, your teachers, it's just showing them that you're listening. And the best way that you can do that is just simply be with them. Not with your phone, just with them. And the power of listening, and you're going to have to take my word for this, because one day you'll get in touch and you'll be like, right, Jo, you were right. Listening is one of the most powerful skills you will ever have. You don't need to learn it because you've got it. You might want to improve it. And to do that is by practicing being a good listener. Being fully there with somebody and letting them know that you're listening. It's about making eye contact. And guys, you don't need to look at that person directly in their eyes. You might just want to have a gentle gaze, or just choose one of their eyes to kind of have that gaze with. You might also want to look at the bridge of their nose, the top of their nose. So you're making eye contact, but for you, it's not quite so intrusive as into their eyes. I feel like I'm just staring at the camera right now. And just showing them that you're listening. just showing them that you're listening with that eye contact can be a real game changer, especially if it's with your teachers and they're trying to explain something to you. You know, just that acknowledgement can be really helpful. It's also about kind of body language is such an important one. It's making sure that, you know, you're not keeping yourself busy because you're feeling awkward, that you are still making sure that you're available, i.e. your phones. You don't always have to be on your phones. You know, when somebody approaches you and you're on your phone, they're not maybe going to be quite as open in conversation, or they might fear that you're going to just completely reject them and ignore them. So just be mindful of your body language. Just be mindful of being on your phone. And just be there. And my last one is about that mindset, about that positive, just being positive, just being a kind of a cheerleader, like somebody that, you're the somebody that can make somebody feel good. And you have that ability. You have that ability. Just need to practice it. And the best way to practice that is that's being with people. Feeling so socially awkward that you are cringing inside, but just going with it, just embracing it. There's this saying, fake it till you make it. And some people would think you can't say that, but it is true. Sometimes we just have to go with that confidence. And trust me, you'll find it. You will find it. Anyway, I'm going to go because Charlie's about to walk through that door. I'll see you later, guys, and you take care. Bye.